Hi everyone and welcome on my channel Le Caméléon des Langues. I also have a website which is caméléondeslangues.be. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Guillaume and I come from Belgium, but I am currently living in Spain. This is the slow version of the video on motivation and talent in language learning. This is a topic that I have a lot of interest in, and I worked on that for my MA dissertation. On this channel I will mainly be speaking about language learning, about advice, about how to learn a language faster and better. I will also make material and I have plenty of surprises for you guys. This is the slow version of the video. I made another video on motivation and talent in language learning. I will be making 3 videos on this topic and this is the first. So in this video I will speak about why motivation is better than talent and why talent is quite rare in language learning. Some of you might know, others might not. I've heard of a polyglot, quite famous, who is called Benny Lewis. He is Irish, but his native language is English, and he tried to learn his first foreign language, which was Spanish. He tried to learn it at school, simply studying. It did not work. He tried immersion, so he tried to immerse himself in a Spanish-speaking environment. And guess what? It did not work either. He thought he was not good for languages and he wanted to give up. And then he found a method which worked for him, and now today he is one of the most famous polyglots and YouTubers. His website is one of the most famous regarding websites of language learners and polyglots. Why do I want to use this example? Because at first he was not talented, and nevertheless he managed to learn a bunch of languages and to become one of the best polyglots. I actually have a slightly similar path because I was not talented for language learning either. So when I was a kid, I was sent to a Dutch-speaking school until my 6th. I am French speaker, my entire family is French speaker. All my siblings and myself went to this Dutch-speaking school. They all got to speak Dutch except myself. And when I was 6, since my marks were always lower, I was put in a French-speaking school system because languages were simply not my thing. And therefore I continued in French, thinking I would never be able to speak Dutch. And actually I got to speak it when I was 18. I learned Dutch on my own. And when I was 16, 2 years before, I learned how to learn languages because at school I just could not learn. I didn't like the methods and I wasn't motivated. So I had to wait until I had to become a self-learner to be able to learn and speak English. I did it for English when I was 16 and I did it for Dutch when I was 18 with the same methodology. This motivation and methodologies helped me to be able to finally speak these languages. So I had no talent and I still have no talent. But with a lot of motivation, because language learning is my true passion. With all this motivation and with methodologies, I got to learn a bunch of languages as well. And now some people tell me, well, you've got a talent since you can speak all these languages. I don't have a talent, I never have, I never will. It is just that I have a lot of motivation and I have discovered the right methods since I worked on it for years. For years I've tried to find the right method, and that with an incredible amount of motivation I got to be unstoppable and I never stopped learning languages. So that's it. Actually, motivated people are much better than simply talented people, and this is a fact. I will make 2 other videos on how to raise this motivation and what are the consequences and the advantages of this motivation. So now I invite you to like this video if it has helped you and if you've liked it, if you've learned something. But don't forget and don't hesitate to add any comment down below. Tell me what you think about talent and motivation. Do you think you have a talent? Do you think you don't? Are you motivated? Are you not? And why? So that I can maybe help you out with that. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any coming video, and share so that these tips can help as many people as possible. I will see you guys in the next video.